My Govanen. We're back again, just finishing up Radagast on sleigh and sort of wrapping up this three-part video series that shows the conversion I've been working on here, putting Radagast on a wakeboard. This all started with this Radagast model. This wizard is a little bit of a different piece of a sculpt than I was expecting when we first got into this project. This started because I wanted to build the Radagast on sleigh model, and I wanted to put it with the old Radagast wizard mini, because I just like that mini so much better than the new one. So I got the kit, put the whole thing together, pulled the wizard out, and then realized as I was putting it together that this other Radagast wizard model just looks so much to me like he's on a board on the water. So this turned into two projects in one, where I put one Radagast onto a wakeboard with some dolphins, and the prior videos will explain how we did that and why we did that. And this is my Radagast on sleigh. I'm really happy with how this turned out. There's lots of things I'm still learning how to do, but I had a lot of fun working on this. And this project has come together really nicely. So these are twigs from my backyard. I'm spray primed and sealed and then painted up so that they would last, because of course they corrode if you don't do that. This is some water effect from Woodland Scenics, a whole bunch of random sort of underbrush and flowers and things on there. And because this is Mirkwood, I was going for a bit of a feel of kind of death meets life in the same scene, because there's so many curses active in Mirkwood and so much sort of dying greenery and animals that are cursed or having trouble, or spiders eating everything. So down here we've got the tree stump that comes with the kit. There are some little there's two pieces of terrain that come in the kit, little mini pieces of terrain, this one as well. Just little pieces of tree stump with rock or other little things on them. That little bird is part of the kit. So I put that together, stuck that in there. There's a little spider way down in here. Just part of the normal kit. And so Mirkwood has all these little hints of decay and things in it. And then of course the wizards bring life and healing, and they restore stuff wherever they go, they preserve. And Radagast, with his particular affinity for nature, had some fun painting him up and putting him on the sleigh. As the master of nature, he is sort of undeterred by the pace at which these rabbits are running through and making a mess of everything. So they're bouncing over the river and having a jolly sprint through the woods. And Radagast is just barely phased, and he's launching his bird and catching his bird and doing whatever he's doing there. So this is the final product. I'm done. I've put it all together here. I would love to know from anybody who's watching out there if you think the base is done enough. I was really torn about how much do I leave exposed, like the dirt on the back here, and the fact that I did not put anything on the trees. I'd love to hear some comments from anybody watching this video. What do you think? And have I done this right? I'm really happy with how this works. It's still very playable, which I wanted. I've got enough stuff around the rabbit's feet and around the river here to make it, I don't know, I feel like it looks nice. But there's so many things that I could do differently. I just would love some comments. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching this three-part video series. Hopefully you got something out of this. The biggest thing I find when making bases is to put a whole bunch of different stuff, and just to mix it right up. Nature is very diverse, and it doesn't look realistic at all if you've only got a couple things on your base. I find it looks far better if you've got a mix. So these are a couple of different tufts that I got from different suppliers who are just really good at making different types of tufts of grass. Some sort of autumny colors there, some mixed broken colors there, sort of dead grass colors, and then some verdant colors, a little bit of flower in the middle, or a really deep rich green, and some twigs that have some leaves still growing on them. And I got some of these different products from a whole bunch of different places. Some of these come from Michael's craft store in Canada. Some of these come from guys who make custom terrain and just make these little tufts, so you can order them by the kit. There's several suppliers online for different things like that. I can list some in the comments if you like. And these flowers come from different places. Sometimes I'll buy from Michael's craft store, I'll buy like a bush that's meant for a miniature display, and I'll just cut it all up and put pieces where I want them, as opposed to where the whole bush would go together necessarily. And these little twigs I have bought in bunches. I have these great big bunches, and I just sort of crop the ends off of them. And here's the bushes that I like to cut up. Here's some of the flowers that I pick up from the craft store. I cut them all up and use them the way that I want to use them. And I find it just gives you all kinds of flexibility if you buy things that are big but have small pieces in them and cut them up and use them the way you like. And I made the rabbits different colors. There's a bunch of dry brushing going on those rabbits. There's a couple of layers of washes and highlights. Lots of browns and off-whites, Ballad Witch, Morphine Brown, Rhinox Hide, colors all mixed together, some grays in there as well. I'm not a master painter, but I have some fun. And then on his staff you can see a little bit of green. And I don't know, the light's not working for me here. I need to learn some more things about lighting. Little speckles of reds and yellows and oranges, little berries on his staff. Not unlike the tattoos that you would see in Woes' Warriors. This is not working for me. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'd love to hear if you like it with a little bit of exposed dirt. Please tell me. If you think I should cover that dirt up with more underbrush, let me know. I wanted to put a whole bunch of stuff around the feet of the rabbits here, so they're kind of jumping in and out of bushes. So I did that. And then left a little bit exposed around the edges of the river again too. So that's it. There you have it. 2 Radagast conversions. One of them truly on sleigh, the old Wizard model on sleigh, and then the new Wizard model converted into wakeboarding. And loving these models. Really enjoyed playing the wakeboarding one. It was actually kind of nice not having these rabbits. Are great looking for the model, but they're kind of inconvenient at times when you play them, and they do stick out over other models. So the wakeboard version doesn't have that problem, and that worked out well for me. And then the dismounts in the back there, just because you got to have those. So that's it. Here's part 3 of Radagast on sleigh. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you have any thoughts, and we'll see you in the future. My Govanen.